The conference has never really been considered a big catalyst for the stock, but after a sort of middling month and a half, I wonder if you think there could be some Easter eggs in there, perhaps, that investors can trade on.
Yeah, I think you're right, Carl. It's never been viewed as a major catalyst for the stock. Last year was interesting because that's when they introduced the custom silicon M1 chip, which actually did get investors quite excited. This time around, I think the WWDC is being overshadowed by all the litigation, the lawsuits that's been going on. I think Josh mentioned a little bit of the software and hardware upgrades they might do. And other chatter in the blogs have been if they might do something on the 3D maps for VR applications. But I would say at this point, no investors are expecting anything major to come out of this event.
Right. It seems like a lot more of the emphasis right now, or the focus, maybe for you as well, is just phone unit forecasts. And the chatter among some of Apple's peer group hasn't been all that exciting. Is that a supply story? And how much does that translate to Apple?
Sure. I think what has happened, like you mentioned earlier, like Apple had a really strong number and they reported end of April. I think since then, two things have actually shifted. One is we've seen a lot of increase in COVID cases in places like India and Southeast Asia. And we are also seeing some moderation in demand in places like China. I think those two have incrementally actually impacted the non-Apple smartphone units, which is especially like Samsung and Oppo, Vivo, Xiaomi. But there's a view that that is going to spread and potentially have some kind of impact, possibly in the second half, to maybe some slight impact to iPhone units. And also keep in mind that we are still running in a tight environment where component supply is restricted, so that could also limit some upside to demand.
I wonder if you think, watching Apple talk to their developers and sort of court that audience over the years, this is the first time, I think, where that conversation has come so closely on the heels of a case like Epic Games, where there's been a lot of discussion on the app about the model of the store. Do you think that conversation or that back and forth is any different as a result?
That's an interesting question. Let me phrase it this way, right? There's been lawsuits going on for a couple of years. There was the Apple versus Pepper case, which started a few years ago, which was regarding the same take rate for the developers. So I would say that what is different today is there's a bigger focus, and especially because of folks like Epic Fortnite, which actually brought the lawsuits more to the forefront. But for the last couple of years, I would say it is more on the backside, in the back burner, not having as much as of an impact. The other thing I'd also say is that no matter what the outcome, there's a pretty good chance someone is going to appeal. The party that's going to lose is going to appeal, and the appeal is going to take another year. So I would say any kind of meaningful change to the App Store, in effect, I think is still at least a year out.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.